Welcome back to another segment of the DLA in the News.
For more valuable content from the DLA Guru that will help empower you for success with the DLA, please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell. Let's do this together.
Welcome back to another segment of the DLA in the News. Industry Collider Day sparks collaboration on supply chain challenges. September 12, 2023. Article written by Beth Reese. Fort Belvoir, Virginia. Today's global security environment highlights the need for logistics solutions that allow the world's mightiest military to maintain its upper edge in lethality, the Defense Logistics Agency's director said on September 11, at the 4th Annual Industry Collider Day, at the McNamara Headquarters Complex. Members of DLA's research and development team work daily to explore and develop innovative, affordable business practices that enable a modernized force, Navy Vice Admiral Michelle Skubik said.
Student clients, welcome back to another reaction today brought to you by the DLA Guru. Today's reaction is in support of my recent travels to the Industry Collider Day on September 11th, 2023 in Fort Belvoir, Virginia. I mentioned in my last video that I was going to participate with the Industry Collider Day, and this is a follow-up to that. This is a great article because it's actually talks about a summary of what the Industry Collider Day was all about. So I highly recommend that you take a look at this article and listen to it from start to finish so you can get all the golden nuggets from a summary perspective of what the Industry Collider Day was all about. The article is entitled Industry Collider Day Sparks Collaboration on Supply Chain Challenges. And before diving into this reaction, a couple of things. Please, for those of you guys who are new to my content, hit the like, share, and subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can be alerted whenever I drop new relevant content as relates to the DLA and how your business can be empowered for success with the DLA. Also, I'd like to show you a little bit of footage of me in the building in Fort Belvoir. I'm not going to do a lot of information as it relates to that because some of that information is proprietary to the DLA, but I at least want to let you guys see that yours truly, the DLA Guru, was in the building. So check it out. Okay, welcome back. All right, so anyway, it's a little bit of video. I just wanted to kind of at least show you guys some of the footage that I was able to take when I was there. But this article is also cool because the DLA actually has a picture of the conference room where I was in the building, in the audience. And I'll point that out as I continue my reaction today. So again, there were 4 distinct paragraphs that I want to point out. The first paragraph, well, actually, you know what, before I even get to the paragraph, there I am. So this is a photo here. And if I zoom in just a little bit, it's hard to see, but there's my hat, top of my hat. I had the DLA Guru hat on when I was in the building, and it was kind of cool. It was a great icebreaker for folks to say, hey, who is this guy with the DLA Guru hat on? And I think it was very interesting networking opportunities because there were a lot of folks from industry that were there that I had never met, and was able to shake hands and collect some business cards, and looking forward to continuing those dialogues from September 11th. All right, so as I scroll down, my very first paragraph that caught my eye, and this one here, and it basically states, small businesses are often the source of leading edge technology, Michelle Skubik added. And by the way, Michelle Skubik is the director of the DLA, so she's the head honcho as it relates to DLA, and she was in the building. And she's quoted in saying, today they're helping the agency make strides in force readiness, supply chain security, and supporting the nation's nuclear force. And so that's what I wanted to really highlight, nuclear force. I was unaware of the nuclear infrastructure that the DoD manages, and that the DLA supports the DoD in that regard. And a lot of the big OEMs that help to put together the infrastructure are no longer supporting the proliferation of the nuclear force. And so the DLA is leaning on small business manufacturers in order to make spare parts and all the infrastructure that's needed in order to keep those nuclear forces sustained. And the DLA talked a lot about nuclear capability and companies that have the ability to support the nuclear initiatives for the DoD. So that was new information to me. So if you guys have a company and you're interested in and you have access to nuclear products or technology in support of the DLA, I highly recommend you reach out to DLA, provide them with your capability statement, let them know that you guys can assist in some capacity as relates to supporting the warfighter with nuclear assets. And there's another paragraph, the second paragraph in this article that further supports that. This gentleman by the name of David Koch, he is the DLA's R&D director, and he quoted stating, "A lot of equipment manufacturers are no longer providing those parts, those key parts. There's no longer a business case for them to do so. So we have been building a cadre of small businesses who are now the backbone of providing many of those parts," he added. So this is pretty cool because the director of R&D is letting you guys know that, hey, small businesses, the DLA is looking to support you if you are interested in getting involved to support the nuclear infrastructure of the Department of Defense. So that's very, very important paragraph in my opinion. The third paragraph that jumped out to me was also here, where they talked about, Koch said more work is needed and outlined other initiatives for which the DLA seeks input. In advanced manufacturing, for example, the agency is working with the military services to standardize processes so additively manufactured parts can eventually be ordered off the shelf like other DLA parts. So one of my main reasons for going to the convention was to learn more about additive manufacturing and or 3D printing. And I will tell you, I was able to meet a lot of industry and academia officials that are talking or doing work within the additive manufacturing realm. So I was able to get some great contacts. And I thought it was pretty cool to learn what the DLA is doing as it relates to research and development initiatives and just getting involved on the ground floor to be positioned such that when the DoD starts to release requirements that you'll be positioned, that our company will be positioned to support the DLA in any capacity that we can as it relates to 3D printing of critical components that support critical military weapon systems and assets that the DoD may need. And so once those NSNs hit the street, we want to be in position to have a chain of manufacturers, 3D printing technology, and just understanding the requirements so that we can add value in the supply chain in supporting the warfighter towards these additive manufacturing 3D printing initiatives. So I think this was an awesome paragraph kind of for me and for you, just to let you guys know that research and development is a definite area that you want to get involved, that's more kind of, I guess, forecasting potential business opportunities and just positioning your company to support that industry, to be part of that industrial base to support the warfighter when the requirements start to hit the street. And last but not least, I'm going to point out one fourth paragraph that I thought was pretty cool. And this is underneath the Small Business Awards heading. And this paragraph here says, DLA Vice Director Brad Bunn and George Atwood, Deputy Director of Acquisition, concluded that the event by presenting contract awards to small businesses that have responded to solicitations for proposals in 3 areas. The agency received over 50 proposals for contracts worth $500,000. And if you guys remember in my previous video, when I announced the Industry Collider Day, I talked a little bit about the BAAs, which stands for Broad Agency Announcements. And the BAAs for the DLA can be found on SAM.gov. And what the BAAs are basically, the DLA has solicitations where they're asking for white papers from small businesses who may have access to research and development initiatives or technology to submit a white paper to support any of those initiatives that the DLA has that you guys may have an angle or a way for the DLA to solve that problem. As a matter of fact, our company submitted our very first white paper in support of one of the BAAs. And I'm hoping that we should get a response back, yay or nay, within the first quarter of 2024. Keep your fingers crossed for us, because that would be awesome for our company to get involved with the DLA in supporting supply chain initiatives that the DLA has in place as it relates to the resiliency of the supply chain. I'm not going to get into the details of what our white paper is all about, but hey, I recommend you guys take a look at the BAAs that are out there. And if you need more information on that, you can find that in the video that I released prior to this one, where it talks about the Industry Collider Day. There's a bunch of information as it relates to BAAs. And last but not least, if you guys are interested in learning more and getting more information as it relates to how to be successful with the DLA, I have released I have finally released my third masterclass, which is entitled 4 Steps to Post-Award Processes to Successfully Complete Supply Contracts with the DLA. All right, and so I've been getting a lot of requests from student clients saying, hey, it'd be great if you had a masterclass that can kind of help us understand what to do after we get a contract. Because my very first masterclass, my flagship one, the 8 Steps to Successful Federal Supply Contract Bid Submissions to the DLA, was a masterclass that was designed just for newcomers to the DLA to empower you guys with the toolage that you needed in order to actually submit a bid to the DLA. And so that was what I considered my pre-award masterclass. Now I have a post-award masterclass that basically will take you through what it looks like to actually win a contract, how to interpret the information on the contract, to know what labels that you'll need, what type of packaging you'll need, where to place the labels, how to package it, and even how to ship the materials to your designated DLA depot. And then from there, how to invoice correctly the DLA using the WAF system. Anyway, I'm not going to go into all the details of it, but if you take a look at that masterclass, the link to the suite of masterclasses that I offer to help new businesses and seasoned businesses get more involved with the DLA will be in the description below. So take a look at that. There are some introductory videos that outline exactly what the masterclasses will cover, so that you guys can have all the information and tools that you'll need to be successful with repeat business with the world's largest customer, the Defense Logistics Agency. So without any further ado, I'm going ahead and switch this back over to Parker Winslow so he can finish out the article, and I'll see you guys at the top.
And it's not something we ever do alone, she said. We rely on our partners across government, across industry, across academia. That includes the many small business partners that we work with to find solutions across a variety of technical areas. The theme of the day-long event was Forging Tech-Forward Connections to Enable Proactive Global Solutions, a nod to DLA's goal to connect industry and academia with specific opportunities in areas such as additive manufacturing, strategic materials, and green and sustainable technologies. It's all about empowering you to be part of DLA, and to do business with us. DLA R&D Operations Strategic Integrator, Martina Johnson said, adding that the event's name highlights the intersection of DLA and small businesses around emerging technology and innovation. Skubik echoed Deputy Secretary of Defense, Kathleen Hicks, who said at a recent National Defense Industrial Association event that even though America is dealing with near-peer competitors, it's on top because of the nation's game-changing innovation. In her words, America and our like-minded friends have such vibrant commercial innovation ecosystems, because we also have free and open societies of imaginative inventors, doers and problem solvers. That's all of you, the director said. The pace of today's rapidly changing technologies makes finding better, resilient solutions a constant race to innovate, she continued. Our professionals work with DLA stakeholders to understand and troubleshoot problem areas in the fielding of advanced technology, in order to employ those sound solutions, within budget, and at the speed of relevance. Skubik said, pointing to DLA programs in areas like batteries, casting and forging, and microelectronics, as examples. Sustaining the force. Sustainment may not be thought of as a place for innovation, she said, but DLA must be just as innovative in supplying aging systems, as the program offices were in designing and fielding them. The agency's Small Business Innovation Research Program helps transition prototypes into enduring sustainment solutions. Recent successes include the creation of flexible fuel cells for military helicopters and reverse-engineered seals for air-launched cruise missiles. Small businesses are often the source of leading-edge technology, Skubik added. Today, they're helping the agency make strides in force readiness, supply chain security, and supporting the nation's nuclear force. David Koch, DLA's R&D director, said the nuclear enterprise's age makes it hard to support. A lot of the original equipment manufacturers are no longer providing those key parts. There's no longer a business case for them to do so, so we have been building a cadre of small businesses, who are now the backbone of providing many of those parts, he said. Nuclear systems once deemed inoperable are now mission-ready, he added, because small businesses have helped find solutions to source over 1,000 parts. Koch said, more work is needed, and outlined other initiatives for which DLA seeks input. In advanced manufacturing, the agency is working with the military services to standardize processes, so additively manufactured parts can eventually be ordered off the shelf like other DLA parts. The whole idea is, if you're a warfighter at the edge, and you need a part, how can we get you the right tech data, so you can make that part at the point of need? Because we don't have 2 years to wait for it to be manufactured, you need to be able to get one right away, he said. The agency also needs help boosting supply chain resilience. How do we identify the risks that are out there in the supply chain, so they don't catch us off guard? How can we use advanced techniques to overcome those risks? And how do we decrease the risk to our services? Those are key focus areas, Koch added. The event also included a keynote speech from Army Brigadier General Stephanie Howard, Executive Director of Operational Contract Support for the Office of the Undersecretary of Defense for Acquisition and Sustainment, as well as panel discussions on emerging technology and government contracting processes. Small Business Awards. DLA Vice Director Brad Bunn and George Atwood, Deputy Director of Acquisition, concluded the event by presenting contract awards to small businesses that responded to solicitations for proposals in 3 areas. The agency received over 50 proposals for contracts worth $500,000. Awards were given through the Small Business Innovation Research Program to help startups and small businesses bridge the gap from research and development to market-ready products. The first solicitation was for a proof of concept to reduce reliance on foreign sources for magnesium metal, with development of a domestic source to provide industrial quantities. The award went to Crown Magnesium Incorporated of Indianapolis, Indiana. 3 companies, Metronome Software LLC of Lake Forest, California, Centaur Incorporated of Huntsville, Alabama, and Architecture Technology Corporation of Trumansburg, New York, were given awards to help DLA further improve detection of cyber attacks. Stin Materials LLC received the final award to develop diverse technologies for new or improved materials, more efficient means of their production, and more competitive domestic supply chains that would enable deeper innovation in current and future weapons systems. We rely so much on you, the incredible talent out there, who want to work with us, who are excited to work with us, to solve these challenges for our warfighters, Bunn said. That's what this Industry Collider Day event is all about. This now concludes another edition of the NMS e-learning systems, the DLA in the news. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell, so that you can always be abreast of new audio narration segment releases, brought to you by the DLA Guru. Thanks again for watching. I'm Parker Winslow, signing out.
Thanks for watching. Also, if you find my related content inspiring, please show your support by hitting the like, share, and subscribe button, along with the notification bell, so that you can be alerted when I drop new relevant content to empower you for success with the DLA. Also, by doing so, you'll help me reach a larger audience of people who may also be interested in learning more about government contracting and doing business specifically with the world's largest customer, the Defense Logistics Agency. Please don't forget to check out my suite of highly effective DLA Masterclasses. 8 steps to successful federal supply contract bid submissions to the DLA. This is my pre-award flagship masterclass, which provides a balanced approach to virtual education and is designed for both beginners and seasoned companies alike, with proven techniques on the best way to position your organization to being successful with winning federal supply contracts with the DLA. 4 steps to general post-award processes to successfully complete supply contracts with the DLA. This is considered my post-award advanced masterclass, which is part 2 of my flagship masterclass, which is designed to answer the question, what do I do now, after you successfully won a federal supply contract with the DLA. And last but not least, 4 steps to fast-track enhanced JCP certification for controlled technical documents. This is also an advanced masterclass that will get you fast-tracked to achieve enhanced joint certification or EJCP approval within 7 to 10 business days. If your business is interested in manufacturing products for the DLA, you'll need EJCP approval to gain access to export-controlled engineering drawings and associated technical documents. My complete suite of DLA masterclasses contains more than 7 hours worth of content, along with proprietary and recommended software tools that are designed to empower you for success with the DLA. Check out the links provided in the description below to learn more today. In addition to my available suite of DLA masterclasses, I also provide training with the use of recommended software tools to give you the winning edge on being successful in scaling your business with the DLA. SAI Global's Logicom and Opportunity Manager online software tools are designed to assist you with managing DLA solicitations, researching both national stock numbers and manufacturers, including providing advanced past award information right at your fingertips to give you the intel that you'll need to win with the DLA. The NMS Part Pricing Tool version 2.0 is a proprietary cloud-based software tool that is designed to give you the winning edge in both pricing your product bids and storing your product pricing data across your enterprise. As a bonus, you'll also receive the NMS data mining and RFQ sheet tool as showcased in my flagship masterclass. Check out the links provided in the description below to learn more today.